Yeah, so today I want to break down how I save $10,260 after owning my Tesla for 3 months and putting 20,000 miles on it. Probably like a little bit over 20,000 miles on it in 3 months. Now, first thing is I rented a Tesla for three weeks, and based off the data of what I paid for charging there, plus what I have now, I work out how much I saved. So first thing is I do a lot of driving. I drive for work, so I usually charge the Tesla twice per day. When I rented the Tesla, the charging price was averaging about $18 per day. No, $18 per charge. So that would be $36 per day. So after working out 36 per day, it was working out to like $216 per week. And average, based on what the rental company used to charge me, was like about $230 per week. So that's not far off. So I think they were charging me the right price. So $230 per week, you're looking at $920 per month, and you're looking at $2,760 for the 3 months. So for the 3 months, the charging at the supercharger would run me $2,760. So that's what I save by not having to charge the car, pay to charge a car for that 3 months. So for the entire 6 months that Tesla has given to me, it would work out to $5,520 I would save over a 6 months period of not having to pay to charge this car. So you're probably wondering how comes I end up with $10,260 in savings. Well, when I purchased the car, I also got a $7,500 discount. Not discount, tax credit. So you could use it as a discount. You could actually apply it at the purchase when you're purchasing the car, and they would take the 7,500 off the car, and then the IRS would give back that to Tesla. But then you would have to have that amount of tax credit to offset that amount. So you would have to literally required to pay that amount of tax for the year, whether you pay it on a W-2 or whether you have to pay it on your own business or a 1099, whichever way you owe. You cannot get that tax credit and use it if you don't have that amount of tax owed, because it's a non-refundable tax credit, which means you're not going to be able to receive that tax credit as a refund if you don't owe, or if you hadn't paid that amount of taxes that you owe, that you for the entire year. So with that said, for everybody is different. Everybody's situation is different. Not everyone is going to be able to save that much money, because not everyone drives as often as I do and charge as often as I do. Not everyone drives as much as I do and charge as often. No, it's not everyone is going to be able to use a 7,500 tax credit. You have to actually be have a tax liability for you to actually benefit from that tax credit. If you don't owe any taxes because you didn't work that much money, then that tax credit, you're not going to be able to use all of it. So all of it won't benefit you. But for me, it does, because I owed that much tax. I owed more taxes than that. So that actually offset what I owed. And that is the good thing about it. So I would have to find 7,500 to pay the IRS. But I saved that 7,500 because I bought the Tesla, and that's a good deal. So now when I add the Tesla tax credit plus the what I save from charging, that's that how I come by the 10,600. So I think it was a good choice to buy instead of rent. And it's a good choice to buy instead of rent. And it's also a good choice to buy the Tesla instead of buying a gas car, because $2,700 at that rate that I drive, that amount of mileage, I would use way more than $2,700 worth of gas to do 20,000 miles. 20,000 miles is what people, so a lot of drivers do in 2 years on their personal cars. So I do save a way lot more if I should compare it with a combustion car. I would save way, probably half. I would be double. I would probably be in double for the gas. You understand? And plus, at this mileage, I would probably have serviced the car maybe probably every 3,000, 4,000 miles. So you're looking at 5 services already. I would have to service the car like 4 or 5 times already. So right there, I save a lot on servicing, maintenance. I save a lot on the gas, in translation for the Tesla, the charging, and I also get the tax credit. So I'm just telling you about the numbers that are like the direct numbers that I save. I'm not talking about the what ifs. So the direct number is 10,260. But if I should compare it with a gas car, I save way more than that. And that is how I come by this number, and how it works out for me to save that much money.